ladies and gentlemen, in life, nothing great happens by accident. It doesn't come easily, and it certainly doesn't come without effort. The truth is, you must force yourself to grow, to act, and to become the person you are destined to be. You must understand that your dreams are not automatic. They're not going to be handed to you on a silver platter. No one will wake you up every morning and say, it's time to work toward your vision. You must force yourself to get up, to push forward, and to keep going, even when it feels like every ounce of energy in you is drained. You see, growth doesn't happen in the comfort zone. It happens when you step outside of it. It's when you feel the resistance that real progress begins. Make the decision to move forward, even when it's hard. The most important thing you must recognize is that choice is your power. You have the ability to choose how you respond to every situation. The outcome of your life is determined by the decisions you make. It's easy to make excuses and blame the world around you. But when you take ownership of your decisions, you take control of your destiny. Do not let your circumstances define you. Your purpose is what should drive you. You were not created to merely survive. You were created to live with intention, to fulfill a higher calling. Your circumstances may not always align with your desires, but it is your purpose that should fuel your determination. Let your purpose dictate your actions, not your situation. Don't be dictated by your constraints. Let your circumstances dictate your actions. Now, you might face challenges, obstacles, and moments of doubt along the way. It's easy to feel discouraged when life doesn't go the way you planned. But remember, adversity does not exist to break you. It exists to strengthen you. The strongest individuals are not those who've avoided difficulty, but those who have endured and grown through it. Trials build resilience. They refine your character. Without them, you would not know the true strength within you. I say, let the righteous flourish. I say, let the righteous, and then there's consistency. Consistency is the bridge between dreams and reality. One day of hard work won't get you there, but a series of committed days will. Success is not a one-time event. It is the sum of consistent efforts compounded over time. So do not grow. Weary in doing good. Keep going. Your persistence will bear fruit when you least expect it. But above all, remember this: you must be your own motivator. External factors will only take you so far. It's your internal drive that will push you to take the next step, and the next, and the next. Don't wait for motivation to strike. Be the source of it. Get up every day with purpose, even when you don't feel like it. The more you act, the more the momentum builds. Understand that the legacy you leave behind is not measured by your personal achievements alone. It's about the lives you impact and the difference you make. When you take consistent action toward your purpose, you are building a legacy that will outlive you. So I challenge you today, force yourself to do the uncomfortable, to make the hard choices, to keep moving even when the path seems unclear. Force yourself to rise to the occasion. because your greatness is waiting on the other side of that effort. Self-discipline is the foundation of success in every area of life. It is the ability to do what needs to be done even when you don't feel like doing it. It is the power to control your impulses, focus on your goals, and remain consistent despite distractions. Without self-discipline, even the greatest talents and opportunities will amount to nothing. It is self-discipline that takes an idea from the realm of possibility and turns it into reality. To embrace self-discipline means understanding that you must make intentional decisions every day. It's not about waiting for motivation to strike or for the perfect moment to act. The most successful people don't rely on fleeting feelings of inspiration. They act consistently, regardless of whether they feel like it or not. They understand that discipline is about taking control of your actions and aligning them with your long-term vision. Papis poli, papis latka. The journey towards self-discipline begins with establishing clear goals and a strong sense of purpose. When you have a reason to stay focused and a vision that pulls you forward, it becomes easier to make the right choices, even in the face of temptation or difficulty. The process involves training yourself to prioritize what matters most, to stay true to your commitments, and to follow through even when the initial excitement fades. Self-discipline also means learning how to manage your time and energy. Time is the most precious resource we have, and how we choose to spend it reflects what we truly value. You must become intentional about how you use every minute, whether it's dedicating time to your personal development, your work, or your relationships. Self-discipline involves resisting the urge to waste time on distractions or procrastination. It is about saying no to the things that don't serve your purpose and saying yes to the things that move you closer to your goals. The road to self-discipline is not an easy one, but it is absolutely worth it. The key is to start small, setting manageable goals that gradually build your capacity for self-discipline. With every decision, every action, you strengthen your discipline, making it easier to follow through on bigger tasks. Over time, self-discipline becomes a habit, and habits define who you are and what you can achieve. Embracing self-discipline is not just about accomplishing more. It's about becoming a person who lives intentionally, who takes responsibility for their actions, and who is consistently working towards becoming the best version of themselves. It's about aligning your daily choices with your highest aspirations, knowing that success is not a destination, but a journey built one disciplined decision at a time. The comfort zone is a place where many people settle, believing that if they stay within it, life will be easier and safer. It's a space where familiarity breeds a sense of security and the risks of failure seem distant. But the truth is, the comfort zone is a prison that limits your growth, potential, and ultimately your success. It might feel safe, but it is in this very space that dreams are buried and progress is stunted. To overcome the comfort zone, you must first acknowledge that staying in it will never lead you to the greatness you seek. True growth happens when you challenge yourself, when you step into the unknown and embrace the discomfort that comes with pursuing something greater than yourself. When you choose to push against the boundaries of your comfort zone, you expand your horizons and open yourself up to new possibilities. Stepping outside your comfort zone is often intimidating. It requires courage and the willingness to face uncertainty. But the reality is that the unknown is where your potential lies. The path to success is never paved in smooth, easy roads. It is full of challenges, risks, and moments of doubt. But each of these moments provides an opportunity for you to build resilience, expand your capacity, and discover strengths you never knew you had. To truly grow, you must learn to embrace discomfort. Instead of avoiding difficult situations, seek them out. Embrace the fear and use it as a signal that you are on the right track. It is often when we're most uncomfortable that we experience the most profound transformations. Discomfort pushes us to innovate, to think outside the box, and to do what we once thought impossible. Overcoming the comfort zone also means letting go of the limiting beliefs that hold you back. Many times it is our own thoughts and doubts that keep us in place. We tell ourselves we're not ready, not good enough, or that failure is too risky. But these beliefs are lies. The truth is that you are capable of far more than you realize. The only thing standing between you and your next level of success is the willingness to act, to take that first step into the unknown, and to trust that the growth you seek will come through the effort. When you step outside of your comfort zone, you enter the realm of possibility. You begin to tap into your true potential, discovering new skills, abilities, and levels of strength. Every challenge you face outside of that zone becomes a stepping stone towards the person you are meant to become. It's through overcoming the discomfort that you'll find your true power and purpose. The key is to keep going even when it feels tough. You won't always feel like you're making progress, but every moment of discomfort is an opportunity for growth. And with every step you take outside of your comfort zone, you'll find that the limits you once thought existed are actually self-imposed. You'll begin to realize that your potential is far greater than you ever imagined, and that the only thing holding you back was your own hesitation to step forward. So make the decision today to move beyond what is comfortable. Embrace the unknown, confront the challenges head on, and allow yourself to grow into the person you are meant to be. The more you push past your limits, the more you'll realize that the boundaries you once feared were nothing more than illusions. The power of choice is one of the most profound gifts we possess. Each day, we are faced with countless decisions, both big and small. And each of those decisions has the potential to shape the course of our lives. Too often, people feel as though they are at the mercy of their circumstances, believing that they have little control over their fate. But in reality, the choices we make, moment by moment, determine who we become and what we accomplish. Every single choice, no matter how seemingly insignificant, adds up to create the story of our lives. It is easy to forget the power that lies within these decisions, especially when we're faced with difficulties, setbacks, or uncertainty. But the truth is that regardless of what happens around us, we still have the ability to choose how we respond. We can choose to move forward, to rise above challenges, and to act in alignment with our goals and values. Or we can choose to stay stuck, to make excuses, and to allow ourselves to be victims of circumstance. The beauty of choice is that it is a tool of empowerment. It means that we are not bound by the past, nor are we limited by what others may think or say about us. Our past choices do not define our future. In fact, every new choice presents an opportunity for transformation. We may not always be able to control what happens to us. We may not always control how we respond. We can choose to see obstacles as opportunities for growth or as insurmountable barriers. We can choose to be proactive in the face of adversity, or we can choose to give in to fear and uncertainty. What makes the power of choice so remarkable is that it is always in our hands. Every decision we make, whether it's choosing how to spend our time, how to treat others, or how to pursue our dreams, reflects our priorities, our values, and our beliefs. These choices ultimately shape our character and determine our path in life. If we want to see change, we must make different choices. If we want different outcomes, we must take different actions. Sometimes making the right choice is not easy. It requires courage, discipline, and a willingness to step into the unknown. Often the right choice is the hard choice, the one that requires sacrifice, effort, or discomfort. But it is through making these difficult decisions that we grow. It is through the act of choosing to do what is right, even when it is not easy, that we build resilience and strengthen our sense of purpose. There will always be distractions, challenges, and voices telling us to settle for less, to take shortcuts, or to avoid discomfort. But when we realize that our choices are the true architects of our lives, we begin to take them more seriously. The quality of our choices determines the quality of our lives. Small positive choices made consistently will lead to profound change over time. Understanding the power of choice also means taking responsibility for the outcomes that result from those choices. Too often we seek to place blame on external factors or other people when things don't go our way. But when we accept that we are the ones who have made the decisions that brought us to where we are, we take back control. We no longer feel like victims. Instead, we recognize that the power to change our circumstances lies within us. We practice self. As you move through life, remember that every decision you make is a building block. Choose wisely, choose with intention, and choose in a way that reflects the person you want to become. Your choices have the power to unlock doors, to create new possibilities, and to lead you toward the life you truly desire. The question is not whether or not you will make choices. It's whether those choices will align with your vision and your purpose. Faith and belief are the driving forces behind every great achievement. Without them, no dream would be pursued, no goal would be realized, and no challenge would be overcome. Faith is not just about believing in something external. It's about believing in yourself, your potential, and your ability to manifest what you envision. Belief is the foundation that holds everything together when the world around you seems uncertain. And it provides the strength to keep moving forward when doubt and fear try to creep in. At the core of faith is the trust that no matter how challenging the journey may be, there is something greater at work. It's the understanding that everything in life happens for a reason, even if we cannot immediately see the full picture. Faith allows you to take steps in the dark, trusting that eventually the path will reveal itself. It's what enables you to hold on to hope, even when circumstances seem to suggest otherwise. When you have faith, you are not swayed by temporary setbacks or obstacles. You are grounded in the belief that your purpose and your calling are far greater than any momentary difficulty. Belief, on the other hand, is the unwavering conviction that you are capable of achieving what you set out to do. It is the inner strength that propels you to take risks, to step out of your comfort zone, and to push past limitations. Belief is rooted in the understanding that you are worthy of success and that your dreams are not only possible but within reach. Without belief, you would never take the first step, let alone continue on the journey toward your goals. Faith and belief are powerful because they work together in harmony. Faith provides the hope and vision for what could be, while belief empowers you to take the actions necessary to bring that vision to life. It is not enough to have a dream. You must also believe that it is achievable, and then have the faith to keep moving toward it, even when the way forward is unclear or filled with obstacles. In times of difficulty or failure, it is faith and belief that keep you going. When everything seems to fall apart, when setbacks occur, and when your confidence is shaken, your faith and belief are what will lift you back up. They are the force that drives you to try again, to learn from your mistakes, and to keep believing that success is not only possible, but inevitable for those who are persistent. Faith tells you that the challenges you face are not there to stop you. They are there to strengthen you, to teach you, and to help you grow. Belief is not blind. It is rooted in a deep understanding of your own potential. It means trusting in your abilities, but also acknowledging that you have the power to develop new skills, to learn from others, and to improve yourself along the way. Belief means that you never stop growing, never stop evolving, and never stop striving to be better than you were yesterday. It is an ongoing process of strengthening your mindset and reminding yourself that every failure is simply a lesson in disguise. When you have both faith and belief, you become unstoppable. You are not deterred by obstacles, and you are not swayed by negative voices, because you are grounded in your own certainty. You trust that no matter how hard the road ahead may seem, you will get there, because you have the faith that your purpose will be fulfilled, and the belief that you have everything you need to make it happen. Faith and belief are the bedrock of resilience. They are what give you the courage to rise after each fall, to try again after each setback, and to keep pushing toward your destiny. With them, anything is possible. And hey, your circumstances do not define who you are or what you can achieve. Too many people allow their current situations to determine their potential, believing that because things are difficult or not ideal at the moment, they are somehow limited in what they can accomplish. But the truth is, purpose is far more powerful than circumstance. It is purpose that gives you direction, focus, and the inner drive to keep moving forward, even when your circumstances are less than favorable. Your circumstances may be tough, and you may face challenges that seem insurmountable, but none of that changes your purpose. Life is full of ups and downs, but your purpose is the constant, the guiding force that can lead you through the storms. While circumstances can shape the path you take, they should never dictate your ability to reach your destination. The power lies in your ability to stay anchored in your purpose, no matter what the outside world may present. When you focus on your purpose, it provides you with a sense of meaning that is far greater than any temporary difficulty. Purpose is what keeps you going when the odds are against you, when failure seems imminent, and when others may not believe in you. It gives you the strength to persevere, to rise above the noise, and to keep moving forward, knowing that what you are working toward is far greater than any temporary setback. One of the greatest misconceptions people have is that things need to be perfect in order for them to live out their purpose. They believe that if only the timing were right, if only the circumstances aligned, they would be able to achieve their goals. But the reality is that purpose isn't dependent on perfect conditions. It's dependent on the willingness to act despite them. Those who have achieved greatness did not wait for the ideal moment to begin. They forged ahead regardless of their circumstances, because their purpose was bigger than any external condition. Purpose also has a way of transforming your perspective. When you focus on your purpose, you see challenges differently. Instead of obstacles, you see opportunities for growth. You understand that adversity is not a roadblock, but a stepping stone, a tool that sharpens your character and refines your skills. Challenges, rather than causing you to retreat, inspire you to push harder, to dig deeper, and to keep believing in what you're meant to achieve. Your purpose becomes the lens through which you view every difficulty, allowing you to navigate life with clarity and resolve. The power of purpose is also that it empowers you to take responsibility for your own life. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are an active participant in your own journey. When you understand your purpose, you stop making excuses for why things aren't working out and start finding solutions. You stop blaming your environment, your past, or other people for where you are, and instead take ownership of your journey. Your purpose is what gives you the energy to act, to change what you can, and to keep moving forward even when everything else seems uncertain. When you embrace your purpose over your circumstances, you tap into an endless well of resilience and strength. Your circumstances will change, sometimes in ways you never expected, but your purpose will always remain the same. It is your internal compass, guiding you through the noise of life. No matter what you face, whether it's hardship, failure, or criticism, your purpose is the fire that fuels your passion and keeps you focused on your ultimate goal. What truly matters is not where you are today, but where you are headed. It's not about the difficulties you face, but about the vision you have for your future. When you put your purpose above your circumstances, you unlock your true potential. You realize that nothing is truly impossible when you are driven by a purpose that is greater than any external factor. Your purpose will carry you through the toughest times, and it will be the force that propels you toward a success that is waiting for you. A vision is not just a distant dream. It is the roadmap that guides your actions and decisions. Without a clear vision, you are like a ship adrift on the ocean, tossed around by the waves of uncertainty and circumstance. A vision provides clarity and purpose. It gives you a destination to strive for and the motivation to keep moving forward, even when the journey becomes difficult. Exit. When you have a vision, every decision you make is aligned with that larger goal, and your focus remains sharp, regardless of the distractions that may arise along the way. Developing a vision is about looking beyond the immediate moment and considering the life you truly want to create. It requires you to step outside of the daily grind and take a broader perspective of who you are, what you value, and where you want to go. A powerful vision begins with self-awareness. It is about understanding your strengths, passions, and desires. What drives you? What do you want to contribute to the world? Your vision should be an expression of your deepest values and your highest aspirations. A reflection of what you are uniquely capable of achieving. Once you have a clear sense of your values and desires, your vision must be specific. It's not enough to simply wish for success or happiness. You must define what those words mean to you personally. What does success look like? What will it feel like when you achieve your goals? The more specific you are with your vision, the clearer your path will become. Vague desires don't ignite passion or action, but a vivid, Well-defined vision has the power to inspire and drive you to take consistent steps toward realizing it. But a vision is not static. It evolves over time. As you grow, so will your vision. Your experiences, challenges, and the lessons you learn along the way will shape and refine your vision. The important thing is not to be afraid of change, but to embrace it. As you learn more about yourself and the world around you, your vision may expand or shift. And that's okay. The key is to stay committed to the process of envisioning and re-envisioning your future, adapting your goals as needed, but never losing sight of the bigger picture. A strong vision also serves as a source of motivation. It acts as a constant reminder of why you do what you do. When you face challenges or experience setbacks, your vision is what will pull you forward, giving you the strength to persist when things get tough. It reminds you of the bigger purpose behind your daily actions and decisions. A vision provides a sense of meaning and fulfillment that goes beyond immediate results. Even on the hard days, when progress feels slow or you question your abilities, your vision will keep you focused and determined. Your vision should inspire others as much as it inspires you. When you develop a vision that is deeply meaningful to you, it naturally draws others in. People are attracted to a strong sense of purpose. And when they see that you are driven by something bigger than yourself, they will want to support you. A clear and compelling vision can become a beacon for those around you, encouraging collaboration, teamwork, and shared goals. It has the power to unite people toward a common cause, creating momentum and energy that propel everyone involved toward success. But even with a powerful vision, it's crucial to remember that it must be accompanied by action. A vision is only as good as the effort you put into bringing it to life. It requires discipline, focus, and the willingness to take risks and make sacrifices. Your vision will never manifest if you don't take consistent steps toward it. Every day is an opportunity to move closer to your vision, even if the steps are small. The key is to stay persistent, knowing that every action, no matter how seemingly insignificant, is part of the larger picture. Developing a vision is about choosing to create the future you want rather than letting life happen to you. It is about taking ownership of your path and actively working toward the life you believe is possible. A vision is a gift you give yourself. It's the spark that ignites your potential and the guiding light that leads you through life's challenges. With a clear and compelling vision, you become unstoppable, driven by a purpose that shapes every decision, every action, and every outcome in your life. Adversity is often seen as something to be feared or avoided, yet it is in the moments of hardship that true strength is forged. It is easy to feel defeated when faced with challenges, to become overwhelmed by circumstances that seem beyond our control. However, adversity is not there to destroy us. It is there to build us, to strengthen the very core of who we are. In fact, the greatest successes and most profound growth often come from the most difficult and testing times. It is through adversity that we discover just how resilient, resourceful, and capable we truly are. When life becomes challenging, it is natural to feel discouraged or disheartened. The key to finding strength in adversity is perspective. How we view and respond to difficulties determines whether they will defeat us or empower us. The truth is, challenges are a part of life. No one escapes hardship. What matters is how we choose to navigate those challenges. Rather than seeing adversity as an insurmountable roadblock, we can choose to view it as an opportunity for growth. Every obstacle is a lesson in resilience. Every setback is an invitation to learn and adapt. When you approach adversity with this mindset, it transforms from something negative into something powerful. It becomes the forge in which your character is shaped and strengthened. Strength in adversity also comes from the ability to remain steadfast in your purpose, even when everything around you seems uncertain. When you are clear about what you are working toward, when your vision is rooted deep in your heart, challenges become stepping stones rather than barriers. Purpose gives you the clarity to keep moving forward, even when the path is unclear. When adversity arises, it's easy to become distracted by the pain or difficulty. But if you remain focused on your purpose, you'll find the strength to keep going. Adversity teaches us the importance of resilience, the ability to bounce back after a setback. Resilience is not the absence of difficulty, but the ability to withstand it, adapt to it, and emerge stronger. It is not about avoiding failure, but embracing it as a natural part of the journey. The resilient person does not see failure as the end, but as an opportunity to grow, to refine their approach, and to come back even stronger. In this way, adversity becomes a powerful teacher, helping us develop the skills and mindset necessary to succeed, not despite the challenges, but because of them. Another important aspect of finding strength in adversity is the willingness to ask for help. Strength is not just about enduring hardships alone. It is also about recognizing when you need support. In the face of adversity, it is easy to isolate yourself, thinking that you must handle everything by yourself. However, true strength often comes from the ability to lean on others, to ask for guidance, and to allow others to help you shoulder the load. It is through collaboration, shared experiences, and mutual support that we find the encouragement and motivation to keep moving forward. Hopefully, this was able to be encouraging to keep moving forward. As you navigate life's challenges, remember that adversity is not something to shy away from, but something to embrace. It is a natural part of the process that makes us stronger, more capable, and more resilient. Life's difficulties don't define you, they refine you. They strip away the unnecessary and reveal the core of who you are. The strongest individuals are not those who have faced the fewest challenges, but those who have faced many and have learned to rise above them. When you allow adversity to shape you, to push you beyond your limits, you uncover the depth of your strength, a strength that is forged in the fires of hardship and adversity, emerging more powerful, more focused, and more determined than ever before. Consistency is one of the most powerful forces in life. It is the bridge that connects your goals and dreams to reality. While talent, intelligence, and opportunity play important roles, it is consistency that separates those who achieve great things from those who simply wish for them. Consistency is not about doing everything perfectly. It is about showing up day after day and putting in the effort, even when progress seems slow or unseen. But it is the quiet force that over time compounds to produce extraordinary results. Samashagaki. In a world that often celebrates instant gratification and quick success, consistency is sometimes overlooked. We want results fast, and when they don't come immediately, it's easy to become frustrated or discouraged. But the truth is that success is rarely instantaneous. The things that truly matter, the deep and lasting achievements, are the result of steady, consistent effort over time. When you are consistent, you are not focused on the immediate results, but on the process, on doing what needs to be done, regardless of whether you see immediate rewards. The small, seemingly insignificant actions you take every day are what build a foundation for lasting success. Consistency breeds discipline, and discipline is what transforms potential into results. Every day that you commit to your vision, every task you complete, every step you take toward your goal adds up. What might seem like minor efforts in the moment are actually the building blocks of something much larger. Over time, consistency helps you develop habits that align with your long-term vision. It turns what could be a fleeting desire into a sustained pursuit. When you are consistent, you become a person of action, and action is what brings dreams to life. But consistency is not always easy. It requires resilience, especially when the journey gets tough. There will be days when you don't feel motivated, when obstacles seem insurmountable, and when the path forward is unclear. It's on those days that consistency becomes most crucial. It is easy to be consistent when everything is going well, but true growth happens when you continue to show up despite the challenges. The most successful individuals are not those who never face hardship, but those who continue to push through despite it. It is the ability to maintain consistency even when the going gets tough that builds character and produces lasting results. Yeah? One of the most powerful aspects of consistency is its ability to create momentum. When you are consistent in your efforts, you begin to build a forward-moving force that becomes harder to stop. Each action you take creates a ripple effect that propels you further toward your goal. Momentum is a powerful ally. The more consistent you are, the more progress you make, and the more confident you become. Even when setbacks occur, momentum helps you stay focused and energized. The key is to keep moving, even if the pace is slow. The act of staying consistent ensures that you are always moving forward, no matter how small the steps may be. Another important aspect of consistency is that it builds trust, both in yourself and in others. When you are consistent, you show that you are reliable and committed to your promises, whether to yourself or to others. This builds confidence, not only in your own abilities, but also in your capacity to follow through. Over time, your consistency will prove that you are someone who can be counted on to keep working toward their goals, even when the going gets tough. This trust strengthens your resolve and deepens your belief in your ability to succeed. Consistency also brings clarity. The more consistently you take action toward your goals, the clearer your path becomes. With time, you begin to see the progress you've made and the results start to show. It's not always immediately visible, but little by little, the work you put in each day adds up, and you begin to see that you are moving closer to your goals. Consistency allows you to stay focused on what matters and to avoid getting distracted by what is not important. It helps you refine your actions so you can work smarter, not just harder. Consistency is the secret to achieving long-term success. It is not the big bursts of effort or the moments of brilliance that define a person's journey. It is the small, consistent actions taken day in and day out that make the difference. It is through consistency that you will build a foundation for a future filled with success, growth, and fulfillment. Over time, your consistent efforts will compound, and you will realize that the true power of consistency lies in its ability to turn what once seemed impossible into something very real. Self-motivation is one of the most crucial ingredients for success. It's the inner drive that pushes you to take action, even when there is no one around to encourage you, when the road ahead seems difficult, and when external rewards or recognition are not immediately visible. Motivation from others can only go so far. True, lasting motivation must come from within. Lasting motivation must come from within. It is the fuel that keeps you going when circumstances try to pull you back, when distractions tempt you, and when challenges make you doubt yourself. Let the vision, at its core, self-motivation is the ability to stay committed to your goals and desires regardless of the external environment. It's about having a deep belief in your potential and being willing to do whatever it takes to make your dreams a reality. When you are self-motivated, you don't rely on others to tell you what to do or when to do it. You are driven by a clear sense of purpose, and this internal fire keeps you moving forward, even when it feels like everything else is working against you. Self-motivation starts with understanding your why. Knowing why you want to achieve something is essential for sustaining motivation over the long term. If your goals are not connected to something deeply meaningful, it's easy to lose steam along the way. When your reasons for pursuing your dreams are strong and personal, whether it's for personal growth, to make a difference in the world, or to provide a better life for your family, then motivation becomes something that sustains you, even through the hardest times. Your why becomes your anchor, your reminder of what you're working toward, and your guide through moments of doubt and frustration. Motivation doesn't always come naturally, and that's okay. It's normal to have moments when your energy wanes, when you question if what you're doing is worth it. On these days, self-motivation is about discipline. It's about doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. Discipline is what makes motivation sustainable. It's the act of consistently showing up, putting in the work, and taking the necessary steps every single day, regardless of how you feel in the moment. It is the quiet force that ensures you don't give up on your dreams simply because they're hard or inconvenient. Building self-motivation also means learning to manage your inner dialogue. How you speak to yourself has a huge impact on your motivation. Negative self-talk, telling yourself that you're not good enough, that you'll never succeed, or that it's too late to start, drains your energy and discourages you from even trying. Self-motivation comes from replacing those limiting beliefs with affirmations of possibility and strength. It's about having the mental discipline to push past the voices in your head that say you can't, and replacing them with a voice that says you can, you will, and you are capable. Positive self-talk fuels self-motivation by reinforcing your belief in yourself and your ability to achieve whatever you set your mind to. Another important component of self-motivation is setting clear, achievable goals. When you know exactly what you want to accomplish and break it down into manageable steps, the process becomes less overwhelming. Setting specific, measurable goals helps you focus your energy and attention on what's most important. And it gives you a clear roadmap to follow. Every time you accomplish a small goal, it boosts your confidence and provides a sense of progress, which reinforces your self-motivation to continue moving forward. But self-motivation isn't just about achieving big long-term goals. It's about finding the joy and satisfaction in the process itself. When you focus too much on the end result, you may miss the growth and lessons you're gaining along the way. Being self-motivated means finding fulfillment in the effort, in the daily grind, in the small wins, and in the constant improvement. It's not just about getting to the finish line. It's about enjoying the journey and the person you're becoming as you take each step. Accountability also plays a role in self-motivation. While self-motivation is internal, external accountability can help keep you on track. This doesn't mean relying on others to push you constantly, but having someone who can check in on your progress, encourage you, and remind you of your goals can make a big difference. Whether it's a mentor, a friend, or a community, having someone to support you and keep you accountable can strengthen your resolve and ensure that you stay committed to the path you've chosen. Self-motivation is about making a commitment to yourself to never give up on your dreams, no matter how difficult the journey may be. It's about realizing that no one else can walk your path for you, and no one else can create the life you want. Only you can do that. By building a solid foundation of discipline, self-belief, and purpose, you cultivate an inner strength that propels you forward, even on the toughest days. With self-motivation, there are no limits to what you can achieve, because the power to succeed lies entirely within you. Legacy and impact are deeply intertwined with the choices we make and the actions we take during our lives. While most people may focus on the immediate, the tangible results of their efforts, the true measure of a life well lived is found in the long-term influence we have on others and the world around us. Legacy is not just about the things we leave behind, but about the way we shape the future, often in ways we cannot fully see during our lifetime. It is about creating a ripple effect that extends far beyond our own time, touching lives and inspiring change long after we're gone. In the eyes of James Manuel Howieski, at the core of legacy is the idea of contribution. A meaningful life is one that adds value, not just to one's own experience, but to others. It's about being a force for good in the world, not because you want recognition, but because you recognize the importance of leaving the world better than you found it. Whether it's through your work, your relationships, or the way you treat others, the impact you make can outlast any material possessions or short-lived achievements. True legacy comes from the positive difference you make in the lives of others and the way you inspire them to carry that impact forward. The beauty of legacy is that it doesn't have to be grand or world-changing to be significant. Often, the greatest legacies are built in quiet moments. When you lift someone up with a kind word, when you help someone discover their own potential, or when you dedicate yourself to a cause that changes the lives of a few, even if you never see the full extent of the change. Small acts of kindness and dedication have a way of multiplying, creating a network of influence that can reach further than you could ever imagine. Each person you touch has the potential to touch others, creating a ripple effect that extends across time and space. Impact is also about living with intention. It's easy to get caught up in the busyness of life, chasing immediate success or pursuing goals that ultimately don't contribute to anything meaningful. However, when you live with a clear sense of purpose and focus on the things that matter most, your impact becomes magnified. Every action, no matter how small, has the potential to leave a mark. When you are deliberate about the way you live, the values you uphold, and the way you treat others, you create an environment where your influence can grow. You might not see the full reach of your impact in the moment, but that doesn't make it any less real. The way you live your life is a testament to the values and ideals that you hold dear. And those values shape the legacy you leave behind. One of the most profound aspects of legacy is its ability to inspire others. The impact of a person's life is often reflected in how they inspire others to act, to grow, to dream bigger, and to contribute in their own unique ways. A legacy is not just about the individual, it is about the collective influence that one person can have on the world around them. When you live your life with passion, dedication, and integrity, you set an example for others to follow. Your legacy isn't just what you build for yourself, it is the foundation you lay for others to build upon. It's about creating a pathway for others to walk on, empowering them to make their own impact and leave their own legacy. As you reflect on your own legacy, it's important to remember that it's never too late to start making an impact. You don't have to wait for a certain moment, a big opportunity, or for your life to be perfect in order to begin living with purpose. Every single day is an opportunity to make a difference, to choose the legacy you wish to leave behind. Even in the face of adversity or uncertainty, you can still choose to be a force for good, to dedicate yourself to what matters most, and to have a positive impact on those around you. Legacy is not something you control or manipulate. It is something you build through consistent effort, through living a life of integrity and intention. It is the result of how you live, how you treat others, and how you contribute to the world. While you may never know the full extent of your impact, the essence of your legacy lies in the hearts and minds of those you've touched. When you focus on making a difference, on leaving something meaningful behind, you create an enduring legacy, one that transcends time, that touches lives, and that inspires future generations to live with purpose, passion, and a commitment to making the world a better place. The power of legacy and impact is not found in the accolades we receive or the fleeting moments of recognition, but in the lasting changes we inspire and the lives we touch along the way. The true measure of our lives is not how much we accumulate for ourselves, but how much we give, how deeply we serve, and how profoundly we influence others to rise to their own greatness. Each day we are given is an opportunity to create a legacy, whether through small acts of kindness, unwavering dedication to our goals, or the way we empower others to chase their dreams. Remember, your legacy begins today. It starts with the choices you make, the values you live by, and the example you set for those who follow in your footsteps. Do not wait for perfection or for the perfect moment. Take action now, for the impact you have today can ripple through time, creating a legacy that endures far beyond your own lifetime. The world needs you, your talents, your passion, and your unique contribution. So step forward with purpose, leave your mark on the world, and create a legacy that reflects the greatness within you. Your impact will echo long after you're gone, and in that, you will find the true fulfillment of a life well lived.